Kenny. Saved me best for last, huh? Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
This person's such a wuss. Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
I guess. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Kenny. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Except me, because I feel great. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, it
And
is.
Monica, my poem.
It's sort of a metaphor for real life, actually. It's always a hurdle. I like it, Kenny.
Really?
Really? The sexiest person likes the poem that I wrote?
Oh my god.
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez. What on earth? Hello! Just wanted to stop by. Okay, goodbye. What is happening to this video?
Oh no.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write.
Well, it was focusing more on her.
It was sort of the point.
And
she's a good writer too. Well, I wanted to get to know the other characters instead of you simping for big booby waifus, okay?
Well, don't you have that sort of thing? You always think
No.
I simp for you.
Yes, but this is different. I wanted a variety since I'm a part of this as well. So, take it as a compliment.
If you say so.
There are lots of poems or stories that are no more than a few simple words. They could be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. You know, like Natsuki's that you just read. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
The music is so funny to me. It's just giving so slow. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, you know, because her writing is simple, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. You know, because she's simple. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I could see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. You know, because I'm the president, I'm sort of, you know, the one in charge. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. She is staring right at the camera and it's freaking me out. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. That's sort of the point of the game, isn't it? No. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Sure, Monica. Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read then.
Did we get to read this one? I don't think so.
I don't think we even did Monica before.
Oh, well, we're doing her now. Alright, my turn! Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see! I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in, and she was looking out, and she looks at me, and I look at him, and she looks at me, and I look at him. So, what do you think?
it's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it could be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Ugh, ink. Reminds you of some dark things. So just move your hand and go with the flow.
I'm guessing like Betty in the Ink Machine?
Yeah, a bit. It was mainly chapter 4 with that awful height. Ugh, I'm never forgiving Eric for that. That's my tip of the day. Thanks for listening.
Alright.
We made it through all of them! Hooray!
Awesome. Yes, that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
Mediocre indeed.
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a legit club after all. I sigh.
It seems more like a creative writing club than a literature club.
I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Yuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes landed on Yuri and Natsuki.
Oh! Oh, this is cool.
They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper and staring at their respective poems.
Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I don't know what I was doing.
As I read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? It's so big. Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. You know, kind of like the girl with black pigtails over there. Hey! Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. Totally know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh dear. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. You big bimbo.
Oh my gosh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that sudden, you big bimbo just got me off guard.
That wasn't funny.
Sorry.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Kenny did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, Excuse me, Internet, you're going slow. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Kenny liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh dear, this is getting messy.
Natsuki suddenly stands up, and the music just stopped.
What?
The music just stopped.
Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Oh, now the music is changing.
That's not what You're just... Sorry, I don't know why this is going so slowly.
You're Santa as well.
Oh no, are they fighting?
Oh.
Maybe you're just jealous that Kenny appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Oh.
Huh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh no. Are you that full of yourself? If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh dear. Ooh.
She's sassy.
Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kenny started showing up. Oh, okay. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! This doesn't involve you? What? I don't like fighting, guys.
So both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Kenny, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I don't know who started it, honestly. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Ugh, God. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out on your own. Or figure it out, you know what I mean. Help explain that to her, Kenny. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language.
Oh boy.
It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most... Fuck. It's... Avoiding them is not only unsuccessful... Oh my god. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily... Damn it. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste! You understand that, right, Kenny?
Yeah,
This is awkward. Well...
Oh god, I have a choice. Oh, don't tell me I have a choice of this. I'm dragged into this in the first place. It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh boy.
Well, honestly, in this case, I would agree with Yuri here.
I guess so.
Yeah, I would agree more with Yuri.
Wait, what? That's a key.
No,
What?
you click on Yuri.
I think I did it by the split second. I chose Natsuki.
No, I think that you're fine.
You're right that I don't like your poem.
See?
Wait. Not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's true. That's not what happened at all! Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer.
Oh,
It's no secret
thank you.
that I wasn't impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, there's still putting feeling into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. With my 2 eyes, I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Oh.
God dang it. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, but you just told her how you felt. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Okay. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did! Maybe she just has no filter. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think that you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, no one has taken her side. She's trapped
no.
at this point of being defiant, only because she can't handle the pressure. And the feeling bad for her.
Yeah, that's... Oh no. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Yuri, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now. Oh, ouch.
Without warning, Natsuki then snatches her own polo up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the polo in her hands and throws it in the trash.
Oh, now I feel bad. Natsuki.
Ugh.
She really didn't need to do that.
Look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands, while she just stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in a adjacent chair. Adjacent chair. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
I far from hate you, Yuri.
He's not even close, darling. You have nothing to worry about.
No, Yuri. How could anyone then not can have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handle it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Alright, I believe you. Thanks, Kenny. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. Oh boy, don't get his rock solid. I did not mean to say that. Oh my goodness, I need to wash my mouth out with soap after this. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said? About, I would never do anything so shameful.
Well, I wouldn't complain.
So... Kenny! Step out of the room for a moment.
What? Eh? What thing did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Alright then.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave.
Well, we did record this for 2 hours.
Yeah, I guess she knows. How did you all feel about sharing poems? Obviously not that well. It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it.
Oh, she's back.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Kenny? Sorry. Kenny, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
Do the poem thing again?
And maybe you learned something from your friends too.
Uh-huh.
So your poems will turn out even better.
Boy. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Not to myself with newfound determination.
Kenny! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Siri beams at me.
Just laser beams come out of her eyes.
It sure has been a while since Yuri and I have spent this much time together.
Is that a bad thing?
I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's a little rude.
Yuri, but what happened earlier?
Huh? What do you mean?
Between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I think you're turning them on or something.
What?
I promise they're both wonderful people. Forget what I said. You don't hate them, do you?
No way I hate Yuri, that's for sure.
Oh, goodness. You need a long nap after this, Ken. I'm going to wash your mind.
Come on. Well, Natsuki is okay, even though she's kind of bossy. No, I don't hate them.
Well, after what we just experienced, there's a reason that she acts like that. Probably because of her lack of friends, and maybe there's something at home that we don't realize.
I just wanted your opinion, that's all. You can see why they'd make good friends with you.
You know, Kenny, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
Oh?
But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest.
Oh,
And I think everyone really likes you too. Oh.
thanks.
Every day is going to be so much fun.
I don't know, after seeing that disclaimer at the beginning, seeing that it has disturbing events, I'm not too sure.
That might... No. It had to have been there for a reason, but maybe there's this twist that will cause some sort of giant sexual thing to happen. I will be stepping out when that happens and most likely have Aspie or Rose take over for me.
Why me?
Because...
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught to the, onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but doesn't really need to stop there. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that
a clear friendship, Pat.
I said that more to myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Oh,
Next
boy.
time.
Oh, so, should we do this, next part, or should we save? Because we've been doing it for 2 hours.
I think that we should save, and this will be the thing that we do next time.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna go right to where we left off, so...
Yeah, I suppose. Go to that empty slot.